Crowds filled the house where Jesus was teaching, leaving no room for anyone to enter. 4 friends arrived, carrying a paralyzed man, desperate to bring him before Jesus. Unable to get through the door, they climbed onto the roof, made an opening, and lowered their friend right in front of Jesus. Impressed by their faith, Jesus declared the man's sins forgiven. To prove his authority, he told the paralyzed man to get up, take his mat, and walk. Instantly healed, the man stood, picked up his mat, and walked out, astonishing everyone who witnessed the miracle. In Luke 13:10-17, Jesus saw a woman who had been bent over for 18 years, unable to straighten herself. Moved by compassion, he called her forward in the synagogue and declared, "Woman, you are set free from your infirmity." He placed his hands on her, and immediately she stood up straight, praising God. This act not only restored her body but also her dignity and hope. Jesus' compassion broke through social and religious barriers, showing that mercy triumphs over tradition. Her life was changed forever by a single moment of grace. In Mark 8:22-26, Jesus performs a unique miracle, healing a blind man at Bethsaida in 2 distinct stages. First, Jesus leads the man outside the village, spits on his eyes and lays hands on him. The man partially regains sight, seeing people who look like trees walking. Jesus then places his hands on the man's eyes again, and his vision is fully restored. This gradual healing is unlike Jesus' other miracles. It illustrates that spiritual understanding can come in stages, showing both Jesus' compassion and the patient process of growing in faith. As Jesus passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. The disciples asked if the blindness was due to sin, but Jesus replied it was so God's work could be revealed. He spat on the ground, made mud with saliva, and spread it on the man's eyes. Jesus then told him, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam." The man obeyed and returned able to see. Neighbors were amazed, questioning if he was the same beggar. He confirmed, "I am the man." When asked how, he told them, "Jesus made mud, put it on my eyes, and now I see." Imagine being unable to hear a single sound or speak a single word. In Mark 7:31-37, Jesus encounters a man who is both deaf and unable to speak clearly. Taking him aside from the crowd, Jesus touches the man's ears and tongue, then looks up to heaven and says, "Ephphatha," meaning be opened. Instantly, the man's ears are opened, his tongue is loosened, and he speaks plainly. The people are astonished, exclaiming, "He has done everything well." This miracle reveals Jesus' deep compassion and divine authority to restore what was lost. As Jesus passed through Jericho, a blind beggar named Bartimaeus sat by the roadside, crying out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Despite the crowd urging him to be silent, Bartimaeus shouted even louder. Jesus stopped, called him over, and asked, "What do you want me to do for you?" Bartimaeus replied, "Rabbi, I want to see." Jesus said, "Go, your faith has healed you." Instantly, Bartimaeus received his sight and followed Jesus along the road. His life forever changed by faith and the compassion of Christ. Imagine suffering for 12 years, searching for hope when all seemed lost. In Matthew 9:20-22, a woman plagued by constant bleeding believed that just touching Jesus' cloak would heal her. Pushing through the crowd, she reached out in faith, and instantly, her suffering ended. Jesus turned, saw her, and said, "Take heart, daughter, your faith has healed you." Her story is a powerful reminder that even the smallest act of faith can lead to transformation. No matter your struggle, faith can open doors to healing and new beginnings.